right, this morning, an update to President Trump's ongoing battle with Harvard University. A senior administration official tells NewsNation federal agencies will be tasked today with looking for any further contracts with Harvard and whether they can be canceled or redirected elsewhere. Last month, the Trump administration froze about $3.2 billion in grants and contracts with the school, and more recently is trying to block Harvard from enrolling international students. A judge has issued a temporary restraining order on that, and there is a hearing Thursday to determine whether that will be extended. NewsNation's Robert Sherman joining us from the White House with the very latest on this. Robert.
Hey there, Marni. And that letter just went out a short while ago from GSA, encouraging federal agencies to look at any contracts that they might have with Harvard and reevaluate them. We'll read part of this statement for you. It says, quote, "We recommend that your agency terminate for convenience each contract that it determines has failed to meet its standards and transition to a new vendor. Those contracts that could be better served by an alternative counterparty. Going forward, we also encourage your agency to seek alternative vendors for future services where you had previously considered Harvard." The university has drawn the ire of President Trump in recent weeks and months on multiple fronts. On the one hand, for what he considers to be creating havens for anti-Semitic rhetoric and behavior, but also for wanting universities, particularly top U.S. institutions, to educate more U.S. students. This is what he said. Take a listen.
A lot of the foreign students we wouldn't have a problem with. I'm not going to have a problem with foreign students, but it shouldn't be 31%. It's too much because we have Americans that want to go there and to other places, and they can't go there because you have 31% foreign.
And not just that, but the president also writing, quote, "I'm considering taking $3 billion of grant money away from a very anti-Semitic Harvard and giving it to trade schools all across our land. What a great investment that would be for the USA and so badly needed." This administration continuing to lock horns with Harvard, and that is continuing here in the courts this week. Marni?
Robert, lawyers for Harvard and also the federal government due in court today over restrictions to the university enrolling these international students. Where does the legal fight stand at this point?
Yeah, so there's going to be a status hearing today, and then that hearing that you mentioned, Marni, is going to be taking place on Thursday of this week. Temporary restraining order has been instituted for the federal government revoking Harvard's ability in order to take in international students, saying that for this upcoming semester, those international students would either have to transfer elsewhere or would be losing their visas to stay in the country. This is what Harvard said in their complaint. They said, quote, "With the stroke of a pen, the government has sought to erase a quarter of Harvard's student body, international students who contribute significantly to the university and its mission. Harvard's certification is essential for each of Harvard's thousands of international students to lawfully remain in this country while they complete coursework, obtain degrees, and continue critical research." That complaint goes on to say that if this stands, that the day-to-day functioning of the university would be upended and would create a lot of uncertainty for the future of thousands of students that they have on campus. Marni?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.